Hello, my name is Abby Kaler. I am the ILS Administrator for the Library District. I'm going to talk to you today about RDA, which is a new method of cataloging that our library is headed towards, and it means that searching for things, especially movies, is going to change a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. Just recently, I purchased a movie called Noah, and I want to say put it on hold for someone who has come to the desk. In the past, what I have done is to type in the title as I know it, and then include the word DVD or even video recording. Now, I know I've purchased this movie, and I know that we have lots of copies of this movie, but when I did the search, you can see that I didn't find exactly what I was looking for. I did find a movie, but what I found was Baby Noah Animal Expedition, and this is not the Hollywood film that I know the customer wanted. That's because the movie Noah that we recently purchased came with a record that is in RDA format. RDA stands for Resource Description and Access. It's like our records have added information that describes the formats and the content a little more specifically, but definitely differently than we're used to seeing. So here I did just a search on the title for Noah, and the one at the very top of the list, which was published in 2014, is indeed the movie that I wanted. But you can see that the title, unlike others in this list, does not include information about the format of the material. Instead, it has information about the content and the carrier. The content type in RDA for movies is two-dimensional moving image, and the carrier is a video disc. In the past, we would have seen something like this. This information, the Blu-ray video recording part, or the DVD video recording part, is something that we sometimes have to manually add to the records in order to get it to display that way. And with RDA, we don't have to necessarily because the information is provided elsewhere. But you can see that the movie, the regular DVD, and the Blu-ray version have different methods of presenting that information. One includes it in the title and one doesn't. And that's because our vendor, particularly for movies, but we'll also see it for other formats, are changing. They're changing the way that they deliver the records to us. And it's too labor intensive to address every record to add this format information in each time. So we're going to start relying on the information that the vendors provide in the record, and we're going to try to use that to display movies and other resources in the future. So if you're used to, as I was, just typing in Noah and the word DVD or even the word video recording into the title, we're going to have to change that because it's not going to work anymore. And the easiest way to find movies in the catalog without typing in DVD in the title is to use these icons at the top left of the item search and display screen. The first one is a pair of binoculars and a hammer, I think. And what it gives you is a number of drop downs where you can limit the title search that you're performing. I find this is the easiest way to find movies by selecting on item type, choosing DVD, keeping my title, and then performing a search. And see that the list is much shorter. I still have to draw my eye over here to figure out the content type. And I want to point out at this point that while this is the movie that I bought several months ago, that we ordered several months ago and has now finally arrived, just recently I've also ordered copies for the new libraries. And you can see the new title that's come in includes the word video recording in it. But the actual title with the items available for hold does not. We're doing our best to match up these two records to link them, but it is a labor-intensive process. And as the vendor gives us more and more RDA records, we're going to find that sometimes we have duplicates. But limiting by DVD at least gets you a much shorter list from which to choose to place the hold. Another Another way that you can find movies is to use the second icon, which is the advanced search icon. So when you type in the word NOAA in the title, you can also search for terms that qualify the carrier type or content type of the thing that you're looking for. So we can see that the content type that RDA uses is two-dimensional moving image. So we can use any of those words in a general search, which searches all throughout the record for keywords, or we can use video disc. This will get us even fewer titles that don't include the word DVD or video recording, but do include video disc, which is the carrier type for movies. You can see too that for Blu-rays in particular, this, though it says author, is actually another field in the record that displays either author or edition information. And so we'll be working over the next several months and maybe even the next year to get that information displayed consistently within the Circe client. But those are the two ways that I would suggest searching for movies going forward if you don't find at first the movie that you are looking for. As always, the online catalog does this task much better than the client does. So I would recommend starting within Bibliocommons and using that tool to navigate the catalog. But if you do choose or find yourself working within Circe, using these two icons in the top left corner will hopefully get you to what you're looking for. If you have other questions or further questions about RDA and what it will mean for our catalog, or you'd like more information about how the system works in general, please feel free to give me a call. I'm at extension 221, or send me an email. It's abby.kaler@pueblolibrary.org. Thanks for your time.